Obviously, you loved it, so did you want to continue it? Is that why you decided to?
Yes! I wanted to continue it. Who wouldn't want to continue it? It's a very good job. I recommend this job to people.
That's true.
Yeah, it only took me 10 years to get it. You know, I know people think, oh, he did a show once before, so now he gets to do whatever he wants. No, that's not how it works in show business. They want the same thing again from you. So it took years and years of, first of all, finding out what I truly loved in life, right? And I took all the knowledge of how to make a show and put it with everything else I love in life. Food, travel, people, laughs, right? All together. And that's this show. That's Somebody Feed Phil.
I mean, that's seriously the dream. Like, I feel like everybody wishes that they could have a job like you're doing on this show.
Yes.
How do you make it so that it is different? Because there are so many, like, not necessarily, like similarly themed kind of shows. You know, someone's traveling and like eating and like,
yeah.
You know, how do you make yours different? Or
I can only bring what I bring to it, right? I have this head, and everything is filtered through this head, which all of you have. You have your head. I tell writers all the time, don't try to write what you think everyone else will like. You know, the saying, write what you know, is not just an expression. It means something. Only you have your thoughts, your background, your history. That's what filters all your experiences. We like to hear from you. We identify with each other's specifics. So the way you feel about something specifically is the interesting part to the rest of us.
And yeah, I like that, you know, it's kind of, you bring like this like normalcy to it, like a normal person doing it rather
You think
than...
I'm normal? No one said that before.
But I mean, like, it's like, you know, you watch some of the other shows and it's like you feel like they're always going to like super fancy places or things that, it's like relatable, I think, to a lot of like...
I think, you know, if they're going to the super fancy place, that's what they like. I like, you know, maybe a big splurge once in a location that I'm going to on vacation. Most of the time, I like to eat what everybody eats. I like to eat the street food. I like to eat the simple, unfussy. I can't sit through these 4-hour, 5-hour dinners with the fancy white tablecloths. I don't really want that. I like it once in a great while. Somebody says, oh, you're going to this town in Italy. You know, it's the world's greatest restaurant is there. You have to go. So we went. It was fantastic. But the rest of the time, I'm in the market. I'm eating and it's, by the way, just as delicious, just different.
So how, so on the places you've gone to, there were 6 episodes the first season, there's 6 this season, correct?
Yeah.
And I noticed that like you only go to one, or at least in these 2 seasons, you've only gone to one city in the U.S. Is that kind of a reason, or is it just?
Every 6.
Yeah.
You know, if we're lucky enough to continue, at least every 6 we're going to an American city. Why? Because, number one, I understand that not everybody can afford to travel overseas. And 2, I want to show you that you can travel in your own town. That all around you is the world. We don't even realize it. That down the street is the Peruvian restaurant that maybe we didn't go into. Why? Because I don't know anything about Peruvian food. I'm not going. Look at your phone. Look up the menu. Oh, they have chicken and rice. I like chicken and rice. Yes, you like chicken and rice. Why don't you go? And before you know it, you fall in love with the food and the flavor and the guy maybe who makes it. And next thing you know, you're in Machu Picchu.
So of the places you've gone so far, what would you say has been your favorite place to go
Italy.
to?
That didn't take long for me to say. There's something about Italy, right? Everywhere you look, it's beautiful. Every bite of food pretty much is great. And everyone's hugging and kissing you. So what's not to like?
Is that also where you would say your favorite item of food that you've tried so far has been?
I think eating in Italy might be my favorite thing in life to do. But that's not to say that I haven't loved everywhere I went. Everywhere I went, I found something to love. And it's usually the people, right? And always something great to eat, if not most things.
So when people watch the show, like, what do you, I mean, you've kind of touched upon it a lot already, but like, what do you kind of hope people get out of it when they
Go, travel. Don't, I don't want anyone to live vicariously through me. I want you to be me. Go now. Stop watching this. Go. While you're still, you're never going to be as young as you are right now. So, get up and go.
And in a few of the episodes, you travel with your wife, other people, like,
yes.
Do you plan on it, say, like, okay, you know, when you know you're going X place, you're going to take X person, or?
No, whoever's available.
You're just like, hey,
if my wife is available, if she doesn't have stuff to do, come with me, let's go. And you'll see in these 6 now, my family's with me in Copenhagen. You know, it happened to be our kids' birthdays. They one right after the other, just happened to have their birthdays, one right next to each other. So they were in the summer and they were off. My son was working on the crew for these 6, and my daughter came with my wife and joined us, and you'll see it. You'll see the like a family trip.
How does that make it different, like when you're traveling with like your family or with other, you know?
When you travel with your family, it's a huge pain in the ass. No, it's great. It's great. Listen, I have fun. I have fun every way. With your family is very special. With your friends is very special, and alone is very special because you make new friends. There's any way you can go, though. The idea is to go.
And so what is it like working with like a company like Netflix? Because obviously I feel like you get a little bit more freedom than you would normally.
That's the word. The freedom that you have to make your show, right? That's not to say that they don't have input. They do. And their notes are very good, helpful, you know? And they're coming at it from a place of knowledge of knowing the world. And maybe you need to explain this a little better because not everybody knows, you know, you're taking for granted just because you know it, that everyone knows it. So sometimes it takes a little more explanation. Or what about this? Do you have any footage of this? Did you shoot anything that illustrates this a little more? And we go and check, and sometimes the answer is yes, sometimes no. But I like the question. I like that these are constructive notes. They're only helpful. And here's the best thing. You hand them your 6 episodes, they push a button, you're on every country on earth. Biggest network in the world. Who wouldn't want to be part of that?
So you touched upon a couple of places you've gone to for this upcoming season.
Yeah.
Where, do you have like a dream list of where you would like to go?
Yeah, the rest of the world. The rest of the place. Let's go. There's so many places we haven't been yet.
So true. The world is huge.
If we've only done, you know, I did 6 for PBS, now 12 for Netflix. That's only 18 places on the earth. Earth's big.
Have there been places where you wanted to go that you haven't been? Like,
not yet.
Okay.
But they're coming. Hopefully I get to keep doing it and I'll hit everywhere. This is great. I grew up watching a lot of TV. My parents would say way too much. They used to say to me, what are you going to do, get a job watching television? So when I got a job in television, I sent them, this is true, a big television, the biggest one I could find at the time, with a note on it. It said, ha. I love it all.
Yeah.
I love every aspect of show business except the business. The business sometimes gets in the way of making the show. But acting, writing, directing, producing, editing, oh, it's all great. It's all branches off the same tree.